All right, y'all. Welcome back to the 1 and 9 podcast. It is your favorite curly-headed Dominican here, your one and only, your host, Liz. It's been a while since I've been here and you've been there. So let's catch up on some things. It's the end of the semester, which is why you see me in this seat. So I've been caught up with some bullshit, like in a lot of shit. Just doesn't necessarily have to be bad. I've been in the academy for my new job. I've been finishing up with finals for classes at UCF. I also have a lot of stuff to do with Giselle. So, and back in March, beginning of April, I had to do a lot of training and a lot of catching up with my recurrent for flight attendant. Yes, I still hold my flight attendant certificate. I don't fly. I am on leave with them. And yes, if you're asking, my hair is making it hard for my fucking headphones to stay on. So I'm the type of person that when it comes to things, I like to do them right. I don't like to do it sloppy. Pause. There's just a lot of things I've been doing, and I think that everything deserves the time of the day and dedication. So that's the reason why I've been putting it off for a little bit. I have a few people that I have in mind that I will be doing podcasts episodes with, collabos. They've reached out. You know who you are. Thank you for that. I'm always looking for support. I'm always looking to collab with other artists or other up and coming people who just want to build themselves and build their brands. To me, that's a lot. And I'm forever grateful to these individuals that have reached out and said they want to actually collab with me. So it's coming up. Let's see how we get things going. I'm also working on working with a new podcast app that allows me to actually do interviews while I'm sitting in my seat and they are sitting in theirs. So doesn't necessarily have to be particularly in my space. We can be doing, virtual podcast interviews, and that's what I'm looking forward to. That they're actually giving me the time of day and they're being patient with me. And yeah, so just thank you to those individuals. You know who you are. Let's catch up on things. A lot of things have been going on. And the reason I'm not drinking is because it's like fucking 10 in the morning. And I don't drink this early, but let's get into the tradition of what I do here on this podcast, and let's get it rolling with the questions. Again, y'all motherfuckers need to stick to the questions that I ask you. Like I said before in my story, I appreciate your compliments. Honestly, I'm not just talking shit out my ass. I really appreciate the compliments that you guys give me. And of course I read everything. It's just the fact that when I'm asking you a fucking question, answer the question. All right. But again, thank you. So let's get it started with these questions. No, that's a compliment. Thank you for that one. How tall are you? I think I've answered this before, but nothing big. I'm 5'9". I think that's pretty tall for a girl, I guess. But, 5'9". I believe out of all my sisters, I'm the tallest, and possibly on my mom's side too, like all my girl cousins and stuff like that. I believe I'm the tallest female. 5'9", which is why I like tall guys. So yeah. I think my friend has a crush on you, ? It's not a question. That's a statement. And if your friend got a crush on me, then your friend should say something. Please be my friend. I really like you. Back again with these stalker shits. You're so cute. Everyone likes you. I wish. If everyone liked me, then that means I would be doing wrong stuff. I don't know. I just feel like if you don't make a few enemies here and there, or if you're liked by everybody, it just doesn't sit right with me. Like, somebody in the room got to be fake. If everybody likes you, somebody's hiding shit. Like, I would wish to be the fucking fly on that wall. Who are your best friends? I have a few best friends. And by best, I mean, like, these are, they show me unconditional love, foreign love. And by foreign, I mean, like, we can last 2 months without talking to each other. And when we link up, it's like no time has lapsed. And I would say, like, from back in the days, I still have Francisco, which is, he's from Nicaragua, and we've been friends since, like, freshman year. So I would say that's, 20 years? Because that was in 2004. So I would say yeah, it's about 20 years, Francisco. And then we have another friend, a common friend between the both of us is Steven or Stefan, however the fuck he wants to pronounce it nowadays. Which he's this big ass 6'3" or 6'4" Samoan looking ass guy. He's Brazilian and Puerto Rican. And we also go way back. I think I met him either my sophomore or my junior year. So that's, he was always the younger one of the, by younger, I mean like maybe a year or two off. I think me and Francisco were about to say, I think we're about a month apart. Francisco's birthday's in May, mine's in April. But he's also a 1990 baby. I think Steven is, he's 32. Anyway, that don't fucking matter. That's not, anyways. And then we used to have another friend in common for specific reasons that I'm not entitled to speak about because it's not my story. We're no longer friends. And it's not because she did anything to us. It's just because of what she did in general. And that's just like one of those things like, well, damn, if you did that, then you have like no morals, you know, like you can definitely, if you did that to somebody you love so much, you can definitely fuck us over and we're not even your blood related. Anyways, so then currently that I would say are like my Florida ride or dies, or like if I call them and be like, I need something, they would be like there for me in a heartbeat. And it would be Skylar and Michelle. They're like my go-to. They're like, my bitch, I got something to tell you. Or bitch, you're not gonna believe this shit. Like those are, you know, like they're just, and I met them through my flight attendant journey. So we were in the same class. We did flight attendant school together. So yeah, I would say those are ones. And if I'm missing one, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I did miss one. I'm so sorry. But he's not like my best friend. He's like my bro. Like, and I met him through when I was working with Delta, and he's another ride or die, man. How can I'm so sorry. I'm gonna fucking shoot myself in the face. I'm kidding. Talal. I love Talal. I call him Talito. And he's just been like one of these unconditional friends that every time I need to talk to, and I could tell him the most stupidest shit that I did, and he would still side with me. I'd be like, you know, we both wrong, but whatever. Like, I could tell him, yo, I did this, I did that. He'll be like, it's okay, fuck them. But yeah, so I would say 5. I would have 5 closest friends. They're all on different parts of my life that I still hold dear, and they're different range. A few of them have never met each other. So, which is, and it's not purposely, it's just the fact that, you know, they've come in different parts of my life, different points in my life where I don't really see me mixing them. So it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, Tala, I love you. Thank you. What's your most savage moment? Yes, this is what I want to fucking see. What is your most savage moment? And somebody actually answered the fucking question. Drum roll. Having sex behind a church. Bro, you're going to hell. Or sis, you're going to hell. But I fucking love it. Yes, that's what I mean. Living on the edge. Damn. Was it like your church? Like you just got out of it? I have so many questions. Like, did you just get out of mass? Did you just get out of service? And you was just like, I see this person eyeing them from across the aisle at church. And I was like, let's go. Like, I have so many questions. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you. All right, another one. What's your most savage moment? I backed my teacher. Okay. I got mixed feelings about that one. But that's also savage because it's like, I don't condone this. I'm hoping it was a professor, not a teacher, because, you know, college, whatever. But if you're underage or just one of those super, super seniors. Okay, I'm not going to go into details on that one. And I do not have any further questions. What is your most savage moment? See, this is not answering the question, but it was kind of slick. I see what you did there. What's your favorite drink? So I know what to order on our first date. Stop playing. Oh my gosh. Stop. Oh my gosh. That was actually pretty smooth. It was pretty smooth. I hope you don't use that on everybody because that was pretty smooth. I kind of feel special right now. Stop. All right, stop. All right, that's enough of the questions. All the other ones are comments. Again, my followers apparently don't know how to follow directions. Hopefully you guys do me proud on the next one. I'm addicted to this this coffee, this Keurig coffee. It's just tastes so fucking good. Café Bustelo, and it's the Keurig cups, and they come café con leche. Literally, I drink it just like that, just how it comes, just like that. Tastes amazing. So, O.J. Simpson died. I know it's been like 2 weeks. Fuck, I've been out of date. I remember it was like crack of dawn in the morning, and I usually get like my Apple Music or my Apple whatever news. I just got and I read the top, and it's like, oh, O.J. Simpson dies at like 76 or whatever. He had some type of cancer. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because I'm like, the fact that he went to his grave holding a lot of fucking secrets. Like, bro, that was your moment to be like, gotcha. Like, we all know you did it, bro. Like, why would you go on the biggest chase in LA if you didn't do it? Like, you had all these cops following your ass in that white Bronco and you didn't do it. Like, you would not be innocent if all these movies came out. Like, they had the documentary about the trial. They had the documentary about his life. They had the documentary about the killings. They made a movie with fucking John Travolta. Like, they would not have done all this shit if he was innocent. And the fact that he got away with it because Johnny Cochran and Kim K's dad, whatever the fuck his name is, were his lawyers. Like, they were such good lawyers. Like, I just think he did it. But that was like, he missed an epic moment to be like, come here, I gotta tell you something. Yes, I did it. And then die. Like, that was your moment, bro. But you, I know you didn't see no pearly white gates at the end of that tunnel. Moving on to the next subject. So, I have mixed feelings because, well, not mixed feelings, because obviously I'm from New York and I will rep New York teams till the fucking end, right? So right now, I'm looking at the brackets for the NBA, right? And I'm so proud to say that the Knicks are in it. Right now, right now they're leading this series 2-1 to the Philly. Who else is in there that I'm having conflicting feelings about is the Magic, right? Because I feel like they work so hard. Like, I was pretty much at every fucking game, right? And I've never been to so many basketball games in my life. But I just happened to be working for them, right? I got to meet the players. I got to know the players. And just know that, like, they fucking bust their ass and they're working. And every time the Knicks came to fucking the Amway, they would lose. So I was like, I would be so divided. I was like, yo, I'm Knicks. Like, I'm from New York. I have to rep New York. I know it's a controversial shit because I'm from New York, but I don't care. I'm going to say it. I would be equally happy if either of them won the East. So I'm obviously, my number one pick is the Knicks because that's my team and I want to see New York on the map again. As far as like winning, but I would not be upset if Orlando Magic took it. So this past weekend, right, it was, I had a little getaway together. I thought it was going to be the best trip of my life because it had a few of my siblings that I hadn't seen in a while. And we rented a cabin in the Poconos. And out of the 9, there was 5 of us there. So I was like, this is going to be epic. We had food, we had jacuzzi, like we had everything, right? And it just went all to shits, man. Like, when I tell you that I didn't know that one person can single-handedly fuck up an entire weekend, that's exactly what happened, bro. Like, it was the most horrific weekend ever. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm just saying that everybody had a fucking bad time because of one person. It was a compilation of a lot of people's fuck-ups. So one person went and invited another person that don't nobody fucking like. And then that person that invited one person blamed another person for inviting that person because they knew they fucked up. And this person that nobody liked is the type of person that she'll sit in a room just to sit in the room, but she won't fucking talk to you. They won't conversate with you. They pass by you and your day automatically gets fucked up. Like, their aura is just bad. Like, their entire fucking vibes are off. Like, and I'm all about vibes. I'm all about matching energy. And the reason I held out on myself is because I respect my brother so much. Like, and it's just, you know, it's just one of those things where you're just like, fuck, man. Like, and we were in the Poconos, so we were out in the fucking boondocks. Like, I couldn't even leave if I wanted to. And I was just waiting for the weekend to finish. Like, I just wanted it to be over. And it was cold. It was miserable. It matched her heart. It matched her vibes. Like, ugh, like, bro, like, why the fuck are you here? And then the fact that you know that nobody likes you and you still want to be a part of this. Why do you want to be a part of this? Why? Why do you want to come so badly where you know you are not wanted? Why? Like, you have to have the balls the size of King Kong for you to be like, I want to go, knowing damn well nobody fucking likes you. I was like, you know what? After this fucking weekend, I'm gonna just take a timeout from family. I'm gonna just like, and it's not even a timeout from family because like of what happened. It's just because this could have all been avoided. Like, why would you invite this person knowing going into it that nobody likes her or and it wasn't like only just me. And then on top of that, made it even fucking worse. It was supposed to be a birthday weekend for me. It was my birthday weekend. And like, just the audacity, like, why would you even want to put a relative, a sister, a family member in this predicament, knowing damn well that we don't like each other? Like, why would you do this? Why? The entire weekend wasn't a complete bust. I did get to see my niece and nephew, which I haven't seen in a while. I got to see my little sister, my youngest sister, which I haven't got to see in a like, I don't remember when's the last time I saw her. Like, I see her and she's such a beautiful young lady now. She's 17, about to graduate high school. And just seeing her, like, she's telling me all these things. Like, she's going to Syracuse, and just sharing with her how I met her. Cause I was like, I did tell her, I was like, you know what was crazy? I was like, you were the first sibling I met. I always knew I had Mitch and Elizabeth. And then when I fell ill in the Dominican Republic, and I was there for like about a year and a half. And my dad he one day, he's like, okay, you're going to stay with me for this week so you don't have to be back and forth. My dad lives in the capital. So I was like, okay, bet. Stayed with him in the capital. And it was like kind of awkward because I was there with his, at the time, wife. And he's like, oh, go into the room so you can see somebody. And I go inside the room and I see this little baby in the crib. I'm like, Dad, there's nobody in there except the baby. He's like, yeah, that's your sister. I was like, jaw was like, drop. My jaw dropped. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, that's your sister. Like, he just says it so casual, like, here, a pair of sneakers. And I'm like that's my sister. So she might have been like maybe 8 to 9 months, right? She was just little thick baby. And I was just like, we shared rooms for the time that I was there. So I ended up staying a little bit more with my dad just because I wanted to be there with her. Because I'm like, I've never had a sibling. And on top of that, like, a younger sibling. I always was the younger sibling. Anyway, that's a long story. So that being said, a few things did come from this trip that I actually really enjoyed. I got to see my mom, which I hadn't seen in a long time. I got to see my little sister, Valerie, which I hadn't seen in a really long time. And I just want to say I'm proud of you, Valerie, for all the things that you've told me that you've done, all the things that you're doing right now, how you have held yourself and composed yourself as a young lady and stuff like that. So, yeah, that overall, I would say 90% of this trip was fucking horrible. It was horrendous. My brother did put me on to this. He's like, yo, did you hear Chris Brown's diss song to Quavo? But he's like, yo, Chris Brown tore his ass up. But Chris Brown, that man is fucking talented. He can sing, he can rap, he can dance. Like, I don't put nothing past this man. So he was like, yo, you should listen to it. So I started listening to it, which you haven't listened to it. It's called Weakest Link. That shit is fire. Just go out and listen to that song. Like, I literally have that song on repeat, and it's just, and he Chris Brown, you the man. You honcho, whatever you call yourself, just give it up, hang it up. You done, bro. But anyways, a lot of the things that I've been going through these past, 4 weeks since I posted the last, it's just I've been thinking, I'm always talking to you guys about how mental health is important, how family is important. And I feel like one of those trumps the other. And to a lot of people who have a normal, natural dynamic in their household, I'm pretty sure they intertwine and they go one with another. So happiness equals family and vice versa, and mental health, you get your mental health from your family. But there comes a time where, in not a normal dynamic, a family setup, where family is not the biggest support group for you. And people have this mentality of it that just because they're your family, you have to accept their ways. And that's not true. That's not always true. Because there are some people out there that they only look out for themselves. And at the end of the day, family doesn't mean the same to them as it does to you. And they know it. They know how family is important to you. So if they can drain you and they can take advantage of the fact that you're willing to go above and beyond for family, they will try and look for ways to benefit off that, whether it's for their own personal gain, emotional gain, financial gain, whatever the case is. And it's okay to take a time out and take a break from family, because at the end of the day, they might not be the healthiest for you at the point in time or that journey that you're in right now. So if your journey right now is building yourself and having that healthy relationship with yourself, and you know that family brings out a different side of you, it's okay to take a step back, to take a break and take a breather. I've worked so hard this past year to get back my mental health and my emotional health that I saw how in a matter of fucking 48 hours, half of what I worked for in an entire year and a half went down the drain, and all in 48 hours. So I'm like, it's not worth it. And I've accomplished so much in a year and a half to build myself and come back from a dark place that I was in for it to go down the drain in 48 hours. So whatever situation you're going through, whether it's similar, whether it's different, or it's whatever varies, take the time to just think about yourself. What are your goals? What do you want? And what is it going to take to accomplish those goals? And doesn't matter if you have to cancel 99.9% of the people around you in order to accomplish that. I would say fucking do it. Like, because at the end of the day, that person next to you would do the same shit if it was about them, without even thinking about what they're doing to you. If it's just to take a step back and just to gain yourself back, I would say do it, bro. Like, just enough of that. Anyways, with that being said, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you go out and enjoy your day. It's still early in the day. Make the best of it. And I just wish good vibes and happiness on everybody. And protect your peace. Protect your peace at all costs. I'm going to end this episode with the Dominican word of the day. And this is something that somebody asked me to do. There was like, oh, I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn Dominican Spanish specifically. So it would be funny because there's a lot of words that I don't fucking know what they mean. And my friends use it around me all the time. So he's like, you should, at the end of every episode, you should use the definition or the meaning of a Dominican word that only maybe Dominicans know. So with that being said, the Dominican word of the day is chinchiling. And how do you spell it? I don't fucking know. Sound it out. ChinChilinLin. Chinchiling. And how do we use that word? We use it as a description of like body odor or something like that. Be like, tú tienes un bajo a chinchiling encima. Like, we don't know what the fuck chinchiling is, but we still use it. It's like growing up, what is it? Chinchilla? I don't know. But that's what it sounds like. But growing up, my mom would be like, tú tienes un bajo chinchilín encima. Vete, este cuarto tiene un bajo chinchilín encima. But it's like, we didn't know what it meant, but we knew what it meant at the same time. So your word of the day, your Dominican word of the day is chinchilín. Tú tienes un bajo chinchilín. With that being said, thank you guys for joining me, and see you next week or the week after. Who knows? But love you guys. Thank you.